Hi Sagittarius, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. This is your love reading starting today on the 1st of May. Awesome. And just for the very near future is what I'm asking about. Your most inspiring, uplifting, guiding message that I can find. And I haven't put an end date to it because if you find this 6 months or a year later than when I posted it, it could still be your reading because energy doesn't really feel time. So I've started to incorporate the numbers in the reading. So the frequency of number 1, the today's date, is absolutely gorgeous. So that's just brand new beginning, starting over, starting fresh. So something around that for your love reading is going on. So that's awesome. So let's see specifically, Sagittarius, what's going on for you for the very near future. If you don't like the shuffling, please fast forward. I really feel like there is new beginnings. Like for this May month, May, June, July, like there's it's like the momentum has picked up over like January, February, March, April, and now it's getting going is what it feels like generally for everything. Sagittarius love. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. Just want to make clear that it's not a typical tarot reading. I'm using the images in the cards to get my own intuition going. There you go. Flipped out. Wow. We have the absolute top possible energies on the table. We have King, Queen, and Ace, and then 7, which is all about a completion. So it's like superpower numbers, or superpower energies, I should say. So we have this first card, Queen of Raphael. Let me just look at this for a bit. It says on the bottom, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And it's the dolphins playing in the back there. So apologies for the images being reversed. I know that they are. This is you sitting in the grandest shell there is like coming up straight from underneath like from the bottom of the ocean, and you're really content. It's like you've taken, because there's a book there in your knee, and it's like you're taking your time to really get to know yourself. You're taking the time to maybe heal yourself, maybe just reach this place within you where you feel a heck of a lot more balanced. And with those dolphins playing in the back there, it just speaks about the highest possible energy that you can contain within yourself, or those dolphins just does not show up. It's like children or animals. They adore to be around you if you hold that really high vibration. And as soon as you drop that energy, if you notice, the kids aren't that into you anymore because they're sort of craving that high energy. I love that it's the Queen of Raphael, and then we have the King of Gabriel. So it's like a little couple situation. Obviously, it could be Queen. It could be King. But there's so much wisdom on your part, Sagittarius, and you're ready to play. I feel like you're so ready to play. You're a tiny bit boxed in. I don't straight up really know what that means. It's like, I mean, depending on when you listen to this recording. So today when I'm recording it, we're still in this pandemic. And I'd say that probably a lot of people feel like they're boxed in. They feel like they're isolated. Not feel like they are isolated or quarantined, or however it turns up for you, like in your life. But this is you like feeling safe there on your throne. Feeling a bit safe, like protected from the outside source or outside force. And there's a lot of emotion here. Like there's a lot of emotional feelings that are like surfacing, like they're coming up to the surface, and you're feeling a heck of a whole lot. It's healing you, it's mending you, it's making you even a better person, Sagittarius, and it's really something that is making you feel complete within yourself, like whole within yourself. And then there's, I mean, it's so soft. The edges around you are so soft. So I feel like this is for somebody who has already met a person. I'm not so sure this is for single. So the first storyline is more like towards somebody. I'm not sure if you're committed, but you're probably like dating or maybe being in a separated situation. Like you could be in a committed relationship, but you're separated at this moment, and this connection somehow, some way, is making you softer, if that makes sense. It makes you gooier. It makes you warmer, like softer around the edges with this connection, for sure. You could be dealing, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign, but you could be dealing with somebody that is a water sign or Aquarius, I see there. So is that an air sign? I think it is. Is it? Yeah, okay. Moving on. Not specifically for that, like around the edges thing. That was more specifically if you're like dating somebody or in a separated situation. But all the rest was like for all of you. And it says, follow your heart, a love of home and family. There's something more here. I feel like there's something more here, and that it's not just really jumping out at me, but I feel like there's more to this card. So let's see what else is coming out here next to that. Maybe I'm returning to it, or it's going to come out in the next one here. Ace of Michael. So Ace of Michael. Ace is like the highest possible energy. You can't receive any higher when it comes to like when we talk about numbers or how it's just being described. So Ace is the highest one. And it's Michael, so we have the highest possible energy in terms of moving forward, in terms of let's do this, let's take action, let's move towards it. And on the bottom it says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So, and then I'm, okay, so several things coming out here. So yeah, I knew that was something more to this other card. So the edges there, why you even feel to sit on that throne or sit on that little protective, humongous chair in the first place? Why not just sit right out in the ocean? Like, why have that huge chair there? So with this card, it's like, don't allow the bumps in the road to hinder your progress. I feel like this is your inner fear that is speaking. Your inner, like you're questioning where you're going. You're questioning maybe the relationship. And it's not so much that you're questioning it. Like you're not wondering whether this is good or bad for you, or you're questioning the person that you're dealing with, like are they strange or weird, or is this like not for you? It's not that type of questioning. It feels more like this is you wondering, feeling, tuning into your own emotional state. And with all these emotions, like there's a sea of emotion here around you, and it's like 1 second you want to scream at the top of that mountain, like feeling so satisfied with this, feeling so happy about this new connection. and at another time, it's like, who am I kidding? It's going to go down the drain again. It's going to be weird. It's going to be, and it's making you feel all these things that is, that's why I say it's fear-based rather than like obstacles. It could be that they're manifesting into obstacles, and the obstacle itself then turns you to like think about, like, this is going to be tougher to be together than I thought, or I so long for them but I can't see them, and that might be literally due to this virus going on right now. But to not start to use that as an excuse to not keep like moving forward, because I don't care whether, it's not like I don't care, but like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether there's a pandemic, whether there's a war, whether there's whatever's going on planet Earth. Law of attraction or the universe does not care whatsoever. You're still attracting what you need to attract due to your vibration, right? So whatever you send out is going to come back, whatever's going on. It's not like gravity doesn't care that oh, you have war? We have war now on planet Earth. Then let's stop gravitating. That's how we say it. Stop the gravitation, stop gravity right now because there's a war. There's a pandemic. What? Why didn't anybody tell me? Then I'm going to stop to pull people down or let them go. It doesn't work that way. Law of attraction is the same. It's like it doesn't stop working just because there's things going on. And so keep moving ahead, keep moving forward with your thoughts, your ideas. If you're buying into the fact that you can't see them right now, you can't see them. But if you're leaving it up to the universe and you say, somehow, some way, around this, whatever that is, I want to see them, and then leave it up to the universe to sort of find a way for you to get to connect with them. And so this could mean if you're separated and you just really want to get back with your person, this is like if you just started to date somebody. I feel for some of you guys, you just started to date somebody, and it's like a torture not to be able to see them. If you're single, this is you almost screaming from the top of those hills, like top of those mountains, after your person. It's like you hear about all these other people connecting in with people, meeting somebody, being so excited. It's like you're like, if I met somebody, I wouldn't jeopardize it by being scared. I would just jump right in. Like if I had the choice to meet somebody, then give it to me. But you know, Ace of Michael is telling you all about that. It's like you're so close to meet somebody because it's the highest possible energy around movement forward. So whatever you're looking for right now, single Sagittarius, it's on its way. It couldn't be more on its way than it is right now. Not in any other time has to be more on the way to you than now. That means that you're, like I said with the first card, you're more here in alignment than you've ever been before. You're so sure of yourself. You're sitting on that stool, whatever that is behind you, and gathered information, know exactly who you are, playing with the dolphins. So you're sort of right there. Then I draw a bit of a blank there for committed, so I'm letting that be for now. And then we have 7 of Gabriel and King of Gabriel is coming out at the same time. So, yeah, I wanted to add, because this is, don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. And that's what I mean. It's not necessarily bumps that is like physical. I think they're more emotional. And then on the bottom it says clear up communication problems with others. To just really clearly communicate that to somebody else. Maybe somebody else is really tuned into you, really are like feeling you, and the minute that you start to withdraw from somebody, they're going to pick up on that. They might not understand that that's what's happening. They might, and vice versa. If they are full steam ahead, like they're so freaking interested in you, and they show that on every level, and all of a sudden you feel this withdrawal, you feel this, you can't explain it, and you might think that it's you. You might think that, oh, I don't know anymore. It felt so good yesterday, and now it feels a bit off. It's like maybe I was getting my hopes up too soon. This could be the bump in the road, like you're starting to think in this way. But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to be you who's doing it, if that makes sense. Like if you're being connected in, really connected into somebody else's energy, and they keep sending their energy and keep sending it, and then all of a sudden they're just withdrawing it, you will feel, and it will take you a moment, it will take you just a tiny bit of a moment to sort of just it's almost like I see my little one. It's so easy to use him as a metaphor these days, but I see my little one. He's 2 years old, and he's really stable in his walk these days. Like he's really found his walk. He's walking, or rather running everywhere. But every once in a while, you know, you're holding his hand, and every once in a while there's a big jump, or there's a big something that he needs to get over. And I will hold his hand, and then sometimes if I let go too soon, like I will let go of his hand, and you can see that it just still is finding that balance, and still is like, it takes those few, it's just seconds, but still it's those seconds that is like, it takes a second to just really just find his own walk again, or own little run again, because I let go. And that's sort of the same thing here. It's like when somebody is withdrawing their energy, and of course they can come in and out, like, and I don't mean like when you're in physical, that's easier to see, that's easier to pick up. But if you're separated, if this is somebody you just met, so you don't see them on a regular basis, and even if it's a person, maybe you're on internet dating sites or something like that, and you've really hooked into somebody else's energy, and you're taking your cue from that, literally only from that, you really have started to learn each other's language through the energy, then you really will feel it if they pull out, or if you withdraw, they will feel it. So, and it's not like pulling out, saying I don't want to be with you anymore, but just withdrawing their energy a bit. And it can also be like that you're withdrawing your energy and just putting it on something else, like you're having focus on something else. Your immediate focus is not going to them right now, or vice versa, and the other person will start to pick up on that, thinking you might be thinking about leaving, or you might think and confuse that or mistake that for they are walking out the door. They're not, they're just focused elsewhere. Or where I see here is that, and that's what I was going to say first. It takes that second to just find your own walk again. When somebody lets go of that focus, which is really yummy to be in, when they're holding you in their ace type of energy, and they're withdrawing from you, it takes that second for you to sort of find your own stability again, to look for that, not from that person, but to go within and say, you know what, I'm completely complete within myself. And so don't mistake your own hesitation towards this relationship, because it might have started with them just withdrawing a bit, and you get insecure and you think, where did it go? Maybe they don't want to, and then fear creeps in, and it's like, so when it says clear up communication problems with others, that's exactly what it means. That's what I feel like it means. Talk to them. What's going on with you over there? Are you okay? And maybe express your own fears. Maybe express to them, you know what, it felt so good yesterday. Something feels off today, and I don't know what it is. You might be able to help me. To just show yourself vulnerable like that. I know it's scary. It's scary as sorry. So then we have 7 of Gabriel, and I absolutely adore this, because it's like we have the rainbow colors in the air, in the sky, but it's coming through as thunder and lightning. It's like it's not coming through as a typical, we're looking at the rainbow and it's typical, like how it's supposed to be. This is coming in on its own terms. It's coming in a way, that's Pegasus to me. This horsey is Pegasus to me. And so there's like a through thunder and lightning, in a good way. not that it's crash landing, or not that it's like taking over your energy or anything like that, but it's like a strong, it's electrifying. It's really an electric feeling that you have towards this person. And with this Pegasus horse, I feel like there's like a strong, how I would translate, it's like, sorry, I'm trying to find the words here. It's like you are at the top of the relationship game. Do you know what I mean? Like there's, so, which I didn't say, from this card, I saw a huge toad. Like it's a toad, but we can say that it's a frog, which in one way says, like, look for the joys in life, look for the silver lining, and you will be fine in seconds. But it's also like, it's also sort of telling that you had to kiss a lot of frogs. Do you see that there? Huge one. You're just standing there like, and if you're single, that is like, hello, my Prince Charming, or hello, my Princess Charming. Where are you? I had to kiss a lot of these guys. I'm ready with it. Done. And so this is like, we're talking about like this upgrade from all those frogs. It's like, you met somebody, didn't work out. You met somebody you thought it was going to work out, but then they left you. You met somebody and you were like, oh, this is not for me. And you just kept going. And now all of a sudden, like the ace of Michael is coming in. We have the queen, king, and ace on the table. And then the 7, which is a completion. We're completing something now. We're moving into something brand new, something really beautiful. And this is for all. This is whether you're single or separated, or just started, I guess, under the terms of single and just started to date somebody, but also purely single, like not having anybody in sight. I don't think this reading is for you though, because I strongly pick up like you're not committed yet. You wouldn't consider yourself, if you consider yourself like girlfriend, boyfriend, however your preference is, I'm not too sure you would yell it out to the world just yet. Maybe if you are, you just did, and then you're really, really early in the relationship to do that. But other than that, I feel like there's a strong connection to somebody that you just cannot wait to see. And for all of you guys, this is like the top level. This is even for committed. If you've been feeling a bit down and out, if you've been feeling off, if you've been feeling like there's no commitment here really, like where are they, or where am I? Why am I not showing up in the same way anymore? Here you are. You really are stepping up to the plate. You really are bringing your A game. And the universe is bringing you the A game because it's a match now. So it's like a top level. I can't explain it in any other way because I really can't find the words to describe the feeling, but it's like a top type of relationship, type of romantic relationship, partnership that is around you, that is coming in for you. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. And then we have King of Gabriel, which is also the highest type of energy when it comes to a person. Like Ace could describe a person, but also like a situation and any sort of experience really. But King is like holding the highest possible energy around a person. And this is generous, inspirational, dramatic, and driven. And here's the throne feeling again. It's like two throne people, the king and the queen, sitting on the thrones, like really being so relaxed and laid back and just, I don't know, but I feel like they're alone. There's two things coming through clearly here, is that you're both sitting on your throne alone. So with that, it's like one part of it is you haven't really come together yet. There's more to be known, seen, understood, practical stuff. You haven't come together yet physically, in the sense of let's live together, let's or even maybe met physically in person. Like if this is internet dating or social media, like however you started this relationship, for some of you guys, you might not even have come together physically yet, but there's like a strong text or phone or however you kept in touch. But, and also there's like a strong independent. So if this is you, or if this is you and this is them, or if this is them, it's speaking about that independence. Like you're so set on your own, like feeling so comfortable independently on your own. So when you finally get together, it's like lightning through the skies, through the rainbow. Okay, I'm going to continue to pull cards in the extended. So if you feel drawn to this reading, probably you will feel drawn, you will get something out of it from the extended. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for watching. Oh, I forgot to say, the link to the extended is in the description box down below. Happy 1st May. Take care, Sagittarius. Bye.